What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios Channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams. Happy Monday. We're going to be hitting you hard and fast here today. And first up, we're going to be taking a look at Walt Disney's Zootopia, featuring the voice talents of Ginnifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Idris Elba, Nate Torrance, J.K. Simmons, Alan Tudyk, Shakira, Maurice LaMarche, Tom Lister Jr., and Josh Dallas. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. As I send the introduction, we're going to be hitting you hard and fast here today. As I'm sure you guys realize, over the course of the past week, I had very little content go up. I apologize for that. Being as how it's summer vacation, being as how school is going to be going back in session for us, for my daughter, for my stepkids on August 7th, I had a week with my daughter. And I just kind of stayed away from the filming side of things. I still participated in a couple of live streams, but as far as getting in the studio here and cranking out my reviews, I just had to put that on hold in order to have time with her. So it is currently 10:19 a.m. on Monday morning, July 31st, as I am filming this. My goal is to film all of these reviews today that I owe you guys. And then over the course of today and tomorrow, since I don't usually have reviews go up on Tuesday, I'm just going to start hitting them. As soon as I'm done filming them all, I'm going to edit, I'm going to upload. As soon as it's uploaded and done clearing the checks, it's going live. I'm going to edit, I'm going to upload. As soon as it's done with the checks, it's going live. I'm hoping to get 3 videos up today of these reviews, which would be the movie we're about to discuss, Zootopia, Moana, and Ralph Breaks the Internet. Fingers crossed I can achieve those goals. Let's get into Zootopia here, shall we? Now, as our movie opens, Judy Hopps is a rabbit from rural Bunny Burrow, and she looks to fulfill her childhood dreams of becoming the first rabbit police officer in the urban city of Zootopia. Despite being the class valedictorian at the Zootopia Police Academy, Judy is assigned to parking duty by the ZPD chief, Bogo. On her first day on the job, Judy is hustled by a con artist fox named Nick Wilde. The next day, small-time crook Duke Weaselton steals a bag of flower bulbs. Judy abandons her post in order to arrest Weaselton, and as a result is reprimanded by Bogo. Miss Otterton then unexpectedly barges into Bogo's office, pleading for somebody to find her husband, Emmett, who is one of 14 different missing predators. Judy volunteers, and the city's assistant mayor, a sheep named Don Bellwether, praises the assignment. Bogo now has no choice but to agree, but he secretly orders Judy to resign if she fails after 48 hours. After having ascertained that Nick was the last to see Emmett, Judy forces him to help her by covertly recording his confession to tax evasion on her carrot pin. They then track Emmett's belongings to a limousine owned by the crime boss, Mr. Big, an Arctic shrew whom Nick has a history with. Mr. Big reveals that Emmett suddenly went savage and attacked Mr. Big's chauffeur, Monchus, a black jaguar. Upon interrogation, Monchus explains that prior to attacking him, Emmett yelled about night howlers. Monchus then turns savage himself and chases the pair. Judy traps Monchus and calls the ZPD for help, but Monchus vanishes before they can arrive. Bogo demands Judy's resignation right then and there, but Nick reminds Bogo that she still has 10 hours remaining. While leaving the scene, Nick reveals to Judy that he became a con artist because as a child he tried to join the Junior Ranger Scouts, but was bullied and rejected simply for being a fox. Back at City Hall, Bellwether offers Judy and Nick access to Zootopia's traffic cameras. They discover that Monchus was taken by timber wolves, whom Judy surmises are the true night howlers. Following the wolves, the duo locates Emmett, Monchus, and all the other missing predators, who are all savage and imprisoned in a hidden asylum. We learn that Zootopia's mayor, Leodore Lionheart, ordered their capture and is trying to quietly ascertain the cause of their feral behavior. Lionheart and the asylum staff are soon arrested for false imprisonment, and Bellwether becomes the new mayor. Judy is praised for solving the case, but asks Nick to join the ZPD as her partner. However, he angrily abandons Judy after she claims that the innate predatory biology is behind the mysterious savageness epidemic. Judy's comments, which are broadcast on television, incite fear and discrimination against predators throughout Zootopia. Now wrecked with guilt, Judy quits her job and returns to Bunny Burrow in order to manage her parents' vegetable stand. There she learns that night howlers are actually Midnicampum flowers, which have severe, lasting psychotropic effects that cause mammals to return to a feral state. Now realizing that someone is deliberately using the flowers to turn predators savage, Judy returns to Zootopia, reconciles with Nick, and aided by Mr. Big, the pair interrogate Duke Weaselton, who admits that he was hired by a ram named Doug to steal night howler bulbs. They find Doug in a laboratory that is hidden in the city subway, where he manufactures a night howler serum to be shot at predators via a dart pistol. Judy and Nick obtain a serum gun as evidence, but before they can reach the ZPD, Bellwether confronts them in the Natural History Museum, revealing herself to have masterminded this prey supremacist conspiracy. The duo become trapped in an exhibit, and Bellwether shoots Nick with the serum gun in an attempt to have him kill Judy, but they had replaced the darts with blueberries. Judy reveals that she recorded Bellwether's confession with the carrot pin, just as the ZPD arrives in answer to Bellwether's summons. While Bellwether and her accomplices are arrested, the still imprisoned Lionheart publicly denies knowledge of her plot and insists that imprisoning the infected predators was a wrong thing to do for the right reason. With the cause of the epidemic identified, the predators are cured and Judy is reinstated to the ZPD. A few months later, Nick graduates from the police academy, becoming Judy's partner and the first Fox police officer, as our movie comes to its close. This was kind of a deep movie here for a kids movie. You've got a whole lot of, racial undertones here and discrimination being thrown. And you figure the time that this was coming out, it definitely was echoing what was going on in society. I love the voice cast here. Once again, you've got Alan Tudyk, who's been in virtually every movie we've discussed since Wreck-It Ralph. I don't think he's missed a movie yet. Here he plays Duke Weaselton, which is a play off of his character from Frozen, the Duke of Weselton. Same same idea here. You think about in Frozen, they call him the Duke of Weaseltown. Here's a legitimate weasel named Duke Weaselton. So definitely a little play going on there. You've got Ginnifer Goodwin as Judy Hopps, and you've got her real life husband, Josh Dallas, in a bit part in this film as well. Josh Dallas, of course, best known probably as being Prince Charming on Once Upon a Time, as well as the original Fandral from the first Thor movie. Bateman did a great job as Nick Wilde. Shakira popping in as the pop star. She did a great job with her character. Such a good voice cast here. And then you've got the play there off of the Duke of Weselton and Duke Weaselton. And something that caught my eye this time that didn't catch my eye the first couple times I saw it, the otter, Emmett Otterton, who was turned savage and is who Miss Otterton is trying to find. She's trying to find her husband, Emmett. Go back and do your homework here, kids. There's a movie called Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. And I wonder if that was a little tip of the hat, a little nod to that Jim Henson production, since Jim Henson is famously the man who created the Muppets. The Muppets are owned by Disney. I feel like this was just a little nod of the hat there to Emmett Otter. And had Jerry Nelson, the voice of Emmett Otter, not passed away, and I want to say it was 2011 or 2012, I wonder if he would have been the voice of Emmett Otterton here, because I just think that would have been a great little, tie a little bow, little cherry on top Easter egg here that not a lot of people would get. But because I'm a huge Muppet fanatic, I get it, and I wonder if that was the inspiration for that character. What do y'all think? Let me know. But at its core, this is a great morality tale that just tries to get us to realize that you gotta take people at face value sometimes, and you can't go into your perceived notions about who you think they are and how you think they act and all that stuff based off of their species. Nick has been thought of as this sneaky, wily, clever fox for so long. He's like, you know what? I'm going to become a hustler. I'm going to play into it, because that's what people think of me anyway. So why not use it to my advantage? Whereas you've got Judy, who's constantly trying to be something different, something more, something better. I thought this was a great film. It's not in my top favorites, but I do feel like Zootopia is good enough that I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Try Everything by Shakira is a great little bop there for the credits and everything and for mid-movie. What do y'all think of Zootopia? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere of this, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Let's engage in that conversation, that discussion, that debate, that interaction that I'm always asking you guys for in the comments below. And make sure you guys stay tuned in some point later today. Don't know how much longer it's going to be. As right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, I will be bringing you another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And we're going to be discussing this time Moana, featuring the voice talents of, and I apologize if I mess up her name, Alui Cravalho, Dwayne Johnson, Rachel House, Tamura Morrison, Jermaine Clement, Nicole Scherringer, and once again, Alan Tudyk. You don't want to miss out on that. Right here on the Casa D18 Studios, on Renegades Reviews, Moana coming up in the not so distant future. Just got to get it edited, uploaded, description laid down, the whole nine. So make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss out anytime a video drops right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, or anytime we go live, as is the case with Stat Boy Sports Bar, Open Mic Night, pay-per-view, PLE watch long coverage, etc. Share these videos with your family, friends, loved one, coworkers, movie fanatics, cinephiles in your life, fans of Disney films, fan of Ginnifer Goodwin, fans of Shakira, fans of J.K. Simmons, fans of Josh Dallas, anybody you can think of that would enjoy this content in this video. Share it with them, as it's the only way we're going to keep my visibility up in YouTube's algorithms now that we are, in fact, a monetized channel right here on the platform. Thank you once again to everybody out there who joined me and tuned in this afternoon. It means so much more to me than you guys will ever know, and I do apologize for the tardiness of these videos. And until Moana later on today, I will see you guys next time.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.